Okay. I think we can start. I will share the screen. Okay, perfect. So welcome to the webinar of today. First of all, I wanted to introduce again the purpose of this ambassador group. And first thing I want to mention is that we had our first webinar on in November, and we had a small roundtable between us and the ambassador, and each of the ambassador was presented him or herself. So I just wanted to ask if any of you was not present during the first webinar. If you want, you can tell a few words about yourself. I think maybe Lilia, I don't remember if you were already. You are new.
No, I was not there, and of course, yes, I can introduce myself. Thank you very much for invitation, and thank you very much again. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you in meeting. And just short informations about me. I am a professor at the Berlin University of Applied Sciences, Hochschule für Technik und Wirtschaft Berlin. And I am a researcher. I finished my bachelor at Niederrhein University of Applied Sciences in Mönchengladbach, Germany, and also finished my master in textile trades and technologies, also at the same university, and finished in parallel way also master in business administration at the same university, and did finish my PhD at Malaga University in Spain in the field of, by the way, I'm the textile and clothing engineer, and my PhD topic was about chemical engineering, materials and nanotechnologies, and I'm working with a nanotechnology. That means I can produce nanofibers, different nanofibers made of bio-based polymers or synthetic polymers or mix of them, and also doing carbonization of nanofibers, and also preparing some composites. I'm working with Pleurotus austriatus, is living organisms, is the mushroom, really good known mushroom, edible and really funny, and our students all love it to work with the mushrooms and to connect to the textiles. Yes, I'm a researcher, and I was working in the different textile and clothing companies, and also my first time was fashion design, but it was many years ago. But I like textiles, I like fashion, I like clothing, and yeah, and thank you very much for invitation, and that's all that I would like to say about me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think, yeah, the other people, yeah, they were present already last time. So we will go very briefly again. Hi.
Hello. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me now.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sorry, but because I'm in the transit in airport because of the cancellation of the flights and everything. But I was not present in the previous meeting.
Okay.
So I just will make a brief presentation of me, because I am now to make a check-in in the hotel because my flight was changed again. So my name is Sonia. I'm from Portugal, and now I'm teaching in Saudi Arabia in the field of design, and I have a lot of experience in textile and fashion design. And my PhD was focused on design education related to textile and fashion.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So yeah, for today we will pass now on the agenda. The first topic and the most important one will be the demo platform presentation. During our first webinar, for those who were not present, we went very briefly into the platform because we were just starting to build it. But now we have the structure ready, and we have also one of unit fully complete. So the idea is basically to present how this platform work. And then at the end, I will really briefly introduce and mention what will be the next step for stakeholder webinar validation of our product. So I will first of all just again remember very briefly our objective of the project. So in In4Sustain we will have as a main objective the one of equipping the textile and clothing sector with skills, tool and mindset needed for the green transition. We will work on VAT providers, employees to innovate processes, create a more sustainable product, and also foster responsible consumption. And we will achieve this by connecting web providers, companies, and consumer. Then we will develop one gamified platform with open educational resources and one methodological handbook. And then we will implement the pilot of this two product together with the industry and also engaging consumer. At the end of the pilot, we will showcase the result. So the product and project developed by the companies through a traveling exhibition and compendium of prototype. And now I will leave the floor to Giada and Matilde. So I will stop sharing my screen.
Okay, thank you, Desiree. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to give you this tour of the platform. Okay, you should be able to see my screen now.
Yes.
Okay, great, perfect, thank you. So I'm going to access the platform as a student now. So I'm going to show you what a regular student will see. And afterward, after giving you this tour as a student, I'm going to show you very briefly what instead can a teacher do. So the different functions that a teacher have access to. So first of all, let's start logging into the platform as a student. Going into the platform, the students will be able to see the two different versions of the course that we have created. Indeed, the course can be accessed in two different modes. The first one is the free exploration mode, and the second one is the story-driven mode. The content in these two courses are the same, but it's different. But the fruition mode is different. In the first one, in the free exploration mode, students can access the content in any order and explore each topic at their own pace. So this is the best fruition mode for students that already have some level of knowledge about the subject and specifically want to improve their knowledge on some of the topics that we created. While the second approach, the story-driven mode, has a more immersive approach, and it's based on a series of practical situations in which the students have to apply the knowledge that they will acquire. And so this is very useful if the if the course is used in a classroom environment with a group of students that can tackle the challenges together, and also working groups in order to find the most suitable solution for the different challenges that are provided. But let's start going into the free exploration mode of the course. As I was saying, in this mode, we have direct access to the seven topics. They are all available, and students can decide which one they want to analyze first. So far, we have created the topic about communication and storytelling that we are going to use today as a demo of the entire platform. And let me start showing you the video introduction of this topic. All the topics have the same structure, so all the topics start with video introduction, and then there are 4 subtopics. Each subtopic includes a video lecture, an interactive video lecture, and interactive exercises and self-assessment, and also additional material, so links and documents that can be studied in order to further the knowledge in that specific topic. So let's start with the video introduction. From the beginning.
Welcome to the topic about communication and storytelling. This topic explores how communication and storytelling can support sustainability within the textile and fashion industry. It focuses on how materials, processes, and certifications can be explained in a clear and engaging way, both inside your company and to external audiences, such as buyers, partners, and customers. Through real industry examples and practical communication techniques, the topic shows how emotional narratives and digital tools can help companies highlight their sustainability efforts, improve transparency, and strengthen trust along the value chain. By successfully completing this module, you will be able to recognize how communication and storytelling can support sustainability strategies within textile companies, understand how to use labels and certifications to communicate product quality and environmental performance, identify effective ways to promote local production, short supply chains, and biodegradable materials in a professional context. Apply direct marketing and digital tools to communicate sustainability information to clients, partners, and stakeholders. Develop simple and clear communication materials that reflect your company's sustainability commitments and reach the right audiences. Thank you for your time. We hope this introduction has been helpful.
Okay, as I was saying before, each topic has a video introduction like this one, and we are going to select a different avatar for so a different person for each topic, so that we will have a variety of different avatars introducing the 7 topics. Inside the topic, as I was saying, we have 4 subtopics. Each of them will include one video lecture. We try to keep them very short and to the point. So this is an example. And as I was saying before, they are interactive. Let me show you what does it mean.
Brand and product storytelling strategies. There is not a shared definition of storytelling, but we can define it: the act of conveying a narrative using words or actions involving both a narrator and a listener, making it an inherently interactive form of communication. It allows information not only to be conveyed, but also to be experienced, engaging listeners on an emotional and cognitive level. Storytelling in brand communication is particularly effective for three main reasons. Stories increase engagement and memorability. In this way, audiences are more likely to pay attention and remember the message. Narratives enhance persuasion and emotional connection, helping consumers build a relationship with brands. Storytelling helps simplify complexity. In sectors such as textiles, where information can be technical, stories help translate complexity into meaning and trust. In the 4 dimensions model, brand story.
I wanted to show you, this is one kind of interactivity that will be included in the video. So the opportunity for learners to consult external sources based on the specific content that will be presented on the slide. So in this case, for instance, the learners can click on this image and be connected to an external source. In this case, there is a direct link to the scientific paper that is the base for the content of this slide. So they can have direct access to further readings related to the content of the videos, because as I was saying, we try to keep the videos short and very practical. So theories is mostly linked as an external resource.
Storytelling consists of the story, the meaning, the ritual, and the transmedia. A good story usually includes 4 key elements: a clear structure, where events follow a logical order; the theme, which defines what the story is about, such as the origin of a brand, how a product works, or its real-life impact; the hero can be a founder, a worker, a customer, or even the product itself. Finally, time indicates whether the story takes place in the past, the present, or the future. To this we can add also local culture. When a story reflects the values or traditions of a community, people can recognize themselves in it. Meaning is what the story stands for, the values, the purpose.
I'm going to jump ahead a little bit, so we are not going to look at the entire video, but I want to show you another interactive moment in the video. In this case, it is a very quick interactive quiz.
Or interactive information. This increases engagement as audiences interact with the story in different ways.
Okay, so when we have interaction like this one, so like a quiz, where the learner is expected to make a decision or select a content, the video pauses and we can read the question and select the answer, and we can check if we selected it correctly. This is part of the gamified strategy that we implemented inside the course that I'm going to show you in a few moments.
Patagonia's Worn Wear campaign. Worn Wear.
And in this last part, we are going to present a case study to provide an example of the a real life example of the theoretical content that has been introduced so far. So we try to connect all the content that we present in the videos with real life examples, companies, best practices, or as in this case, a real campaign which has been created using storytelling as a strategy. I'm not going to show you the entire video since it's anyway a little bit long for this occasion, but I'm going to go back to the list and meanwhile we leveled up thanks to the content that we just watched. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about the gamification strategy that we implemented. As you can see on the right side menu, we have this box that is showing our level and our current number of experience points. And also there is a progression bar showing us how many points we need to get in order to reach the next level. And we can also access this information panel that shows us how many levels there are in this course. So how many levels do we need to go through in order to reach the highest possible level, that is in case is level 7. This is obviously based on the content. So each content is let's say watching a video or completing an exercise will award us a certain amount of points that will allow us over time to level up and to reach the highest possible level. I just want to show you a different kind of content, which is an interactive exercise. This is a drag and drop exercise, and it is obviously related with the content of this topic, but specifically this is related with the content of a different subtopic, so not the subtopic that we just watched. This is about fashion and textile labels. So at the bottom of the page we have 4 labels, and at the top of the page we have 4 different boxes. Each box is related with a specific content. In this case, we need to find the label which ensures organic fibers and responsible production. So it should be this one, if I remember correctly. Okay, then we have a label which guarantees the product is free from harmful substances. Should be this one. Then we have the one about recycled materials and the one about fair wages and ethical working conditions. And then we can check, and again we have achieved 4 correct answers. So this has been successfully completed. And as you can see, we are progressing in this progression bar, and we are receiving additional points as soon as we proceed. Finally, each subtopic will include a self-assessment quiz to let's say to verify our level of comprehension of the contents which have been provided into the subtopic, each subtopics, but most importantly, now I'm going very quickly to it without reading it, so just to show you how it works. It's not only let's say a tool to self-assess our level of knowledge, it is also a tool useful to learn in case we have some incorrect answer, okay, to learn which is the correct answer, so that we can go back and focus more on the content that we didn't get right at the first try. In this case, there is a lot of content that I need to rewatch in order to better understand the topic of this course. Okay, and we didn't pass this element, so it is marked in red in the completion progress bar, but obviously we can attempt the quiz a second time and we can get a passing grade in our second attempt. So it's not something that will stay in red permanently. And I just want to highlight that at the conclusion of this content, students can go through a final assessment, and if they get a passing grade, they can obtain a micro-credential related to the content of this course. That is a way of showing that they showing to companies or in general showing to the world that they achieved the specific competencies that are related to the different subtopics of this course. And now, very quickly, I'm going to show you the second version of the course, which is the story-driven mode. In this case, we have the same 7 topics, but inside this topic, the content is organized in a slightly different way that I'm going to show you. But first of all, I wanted to show you the gamification side. It is different. In this case, we decided to link the gamification more on a concept of growth and as well and sustainability as well. So if you look at the info panel, you can see that in this case we have a series of images linked to each level that represent the growth of a tree, and starting from a single seed until it reaches the level of a full-grown tree. I'm going to show you again the same topic, which is communication and storytelling. In this case, we have a branching scenario. This is a kind of interaction in which we are placed in a situation, so into a scenario. The circumstances are presented to us, and then we need to take some decisions in order to make the story progress until the end. Again, this is a demo version, so we're still working on it, but I wanted to show you nevertheless in order to give you an overall idea of what we are working on in this story-driven mode. So in this case, the situation in which we are is the following. We are the product manager at a small textile company that manufactures clothing for the European market. The company is about to launch a new sustainable jacket, and we are part of the team that has to define the communication strategy. In particular, we are at a company meeting, and we need to decide how to communicate the product in an engaging way by using digital tools. So this is the meeting in which we decide our digital communication strategy for this new product. As in the first stage, we can decide to learn a little bit more about communication and storytelling. So we can go and explore the different learning videos that are the same videos that are already being presented in the free exploration mode, and then we can start exploring this interactive scenario. This scenario is divided in several decision moments. In the first one, we have to decide what aspect of our message we want to focus on first. So we need to prioritize one aspect of the communication strategy. So we can prioritize emotional storytelling, verified certification, or technical and material details. Obviously, each strategy has pros and cons, so we need to make a choice thinking about what is the outcome that we want to achieve. So for instance, we will decide to go with storytelling, and then we have another decision moment. Now we need to decide which digital channel to prioritize. So for instance, we decided to go with a newsletter. Okay, there can be more decision moments. In this case, we included, for this demo, we included just two, and at the end we receive a feedback, which is in this case good story, limited audience. So storytelling works, but newsletters mostly reach existing audiences. Your emotional story may not reach enough new customers during a product launch. So we receive narrative feedback about the decisions that we took, and we can go through the process again in order to try a different combination of choices in order to achieve a better result. Okay, let me go back to the courses. Before ending this short demo, I want to show you very quickly what happens when we go into the course as a teacher. So I'm going to begin the teacher now. Okay, so for instance, going into this course, we can, as teachers, we can change the content that has been created and add very easily new resources. For instance, just switching into the edit mode and opening the topic that we want to edit. We can change titles. We can add an activity or a resource. For instance, we can add a link or a file or a link to an external resources, so teachers can customize the content based on the specific needs of their classes, and more. And they can also change, for instance, the content of quizzes, so they have a very advanced options in order to customize the course if they want. And this is also something very useful in order to create something that is personalized based on the specific needs of each group of students that will interact with our course. And okay, I think that's it for this demo presentation. So I will stop sharing the screen. I don't know if Matilda, if you want to add something.
No, you've been perfect, so no. Thank you.
Okay, and obviously, if you have any questions or feedback, it will be very useful for us at this stage.
Question or feedback, or if you like it, if you think it can work. Lunita?
Yes, very interesting. And I think with a lot of potential to encourage professors in vet programs to develop new knowledge or interactive knowledge, or to engage more the students. I see a good future, but it has to be in national languages if you want to extend the use of this platform outside, because it would be a great success if professor could use it. And I think that for the future of the platform and for the future of these lessons, going to vet trainers and really working directly promoting the platform and see what they further need would be a success in the end.
Thank you. And Lilia?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's really interesting. You have done really good work. And I also like the part with storytelling, because it's important not only to develop such platform that is really useful, but also for the companies and for us also storytelling is emotional and it makes sense, definitely. And my question is, who developed this idea with storytelling and emotions?
Giada, I think, yeah. You can reply.
Okay. Yeah. Do you mean we decided to adopt these two different approaches, the free exploration mode and the story-driven mode? Yeah. Okay. It was a decision taken by the consortium. We wanted to engage final users in a way which was more immersive than a traditional course. So we decided to use stories as a way of really engaging the users in real life scenarios. And personally, I think the stories are a very powerful tool when it comes to learning. I'm a teacher at Link Campus University, and I teach interactive storytelling. So storytelling is quite a huge part of my work as a teacher and as a researcher. And so we decided that this could be something worth trying. We share it with the consortium, so with the other In4Sustain partners, and they were happy to give it a try. And so here we are.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you. So I think that's it. If there are not any other comments.
Hi, everybody. Desiree,
yes.
Congratulations, because it's very user-friendly, particularly from the side of the teacher. Okay, so I think what I didn't understand, but probably it's my mistake, is it customizable from the side of the teacher? May the teacher change the question, the case study, and so on?
What we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, please finish. I don't want
No,
to
because
interrupt.
what I appreciate a lot that generally when you use e-learning platform, MOOC, and so on, the way that you submit the assessment is based on quiz. That is very, it's not the best way to evaluate, or it's just part of the evaluation in my side, from my opinion. While you use, for example, case studies, or is more engaged and maybe is much more skill-based instead of knowledge-based assessment. But I wanted to know if it was possible to customize case study and so on. So, I mean, the teacher can adapt the platform according to different evaluation process or not?
Short answer is yes. A slightly longer answer is that we created a completely self-paced version of the course that learner can access on their own and go through without the supervision of a teacher. So in that case, obviously the content is locked. They can go through the content that we provided and nothing can be changed. But if teachers want to use the platform making changes, we can provide them with a teacher access, and so the platform becomes something flexible and completely customizable. The whole platform is based on Moodle. So if a teacher has a basic knowledge of how Moodle works, can autonomously change almost everything. But if not, we can provide some support in order to let them adapt the content and the assessment tools to the specific needs of a group of learners, the specific needs of the teacher. So yes, the platform can be adapted and changed.
Thank you.
Daisy, you're muted.
Okay, now not. Okay. Thank you, Alessandro. Any other question or feedback?
No, I was just thinking, Daisy, that this could be a nice tool also to try to a little bit older students, since we are at university level, to see whether this could be maybe for the first year, just, you know, for them to understand. I think it's something that we could try maybe piloting with our first year students, maybe next year, next academic year. That could be something that could also be explored.
Why not? Yes. It will be interesting, so we can pilot both with the companies and with some student.
At what level do you plan to use it in that education? There's no level.
We mentioned in the project 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so the last years, right?
Yeah, it's last year of high school and post diploma, basically.
Postgraduate, but
yes.
that okay. Then definitely this is something that we could also.
For the first year, I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay, happy to help.
Thanks. Okay, then I think we are done for today. So in the next appointment will be in summer, when we will complete the platform, and we will have also first version of our handbook, which will include facilitation techniques and other activities on how the platform can be used in a group environment. So we will keep you updated, and you will receive an invitation during some amount, either July or beginning of September. Thank you very much.
You.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And
Thank
if you have
you
any
very much.
question, just
Bye-bye.
right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice
Bye.
day.
Bye. Thanks.